Hi everyone, it's Quinn, and I'm coming to you with my 5 and 6 week check-in. I apologize that I was not able to get to you guys last week, but Christmas was just crazy, and then we had to leave 2 days after Christmas to go to Disney for a soccer tournament. So we got back late last night, and today I had a cousin that checked in on me and asked me how I was doing. So I thought, hey, I've got some time, so why not give you guys an update? So, as of today, I have lost 28 pounds. Woo! I can tell in my face, in my neck. My kids saying it, you can really tell it in my neck. I'm doing a good deal better than I've been doing in the past. Right now, I'm able to eat approximately 2 ounces of any kind of meat. That would be typically chicken breast, grilled chicken breast, or grilled or George Foreman fish. I'm also able to eat about 2 tablespoons of, or actually, that's 2 teaspoons of any kind of side vegetable like spinach or mashed potatoes or something like that. I can eat about 2 crowns of broccoli, 2 to 3 crowns of broccoli or cauliflower. I'm not eating a lot of potatoes. Tonight, for instance, I had a recipe for roasted butternut squash with kale, and it was really good. I actually froze my butternut squash because I thought it was going to go to waste since I had to go out of town, and I thawed it out, and it did really good. It was, the nice soft consistency, and once it was finished roasting, I added it to the kale, and it was yummy. So that was really good. I am on my 21st. Actually, I think I'm on the 22nd day of my food journal. I told you guys several weeks ago that I was going to be committed to keeping a food journal. And I'm glad I have, because it's virtually impossible for me to keep up with my protein and water just in my head. I want to underestimate a lot of times what I've done, and it's really, really helpful to write everything down. Yes, I could be technical and get an app, which I've tried getting a couple of apps, one for protein and one Lose It. And while Lose It's really good, it doesn't help me track what I want to track, and that's protein. In order for me to track protein, I have to pay $40, $39.99 to be exact, to get that added to Lose It, and I'm not going to do that. So I'm back to the old antiquated way of tracking, and that's by pen and journal. So I will say that out of the last 21 days, I have been spot on, meeting all of my requirements for protein, 14 out of the 21 days. My goal is to be 100% now that I've been able to reflect on what's worked and what's not worked, what's going on in the day when I'm not able to meet my minimum requirement of 60 plus grams of protein and 64 ounces plus of water. For instance, when we were out of town, this was the first time I actually ate out since my surgery. Well, maybe the second time, because remember I told you I had a chicken breast from Chick-fil-A, and that didn't go down too well. I think I started on that too soon. But this was the first time that I've been able to really, consume restaurant food. And what I did was share it with my husband. We ate at IHOP one night where we shared the grilled tilapia meal, and I was able to eat 3/4 of probably about 4 ounces of tilapia, grilled tilapia, about 2 teaspoons of mashed potatoes, and about 2 teaspoons of like Alfredo sauced fresh spinach. It was really, really yummy. I also ate out one night at Moe's. I got the children's naked burrito, and that fared really well. I liked the spiciness, and I liked the exoticness of the food that I was eating. So that's also a really good choice. And I went to Perkins restaurant the last night and shared a mushroom Swiss chicken breast with potatoes and spinach again. And I shared that with my son, and I probably got about an ounce of chicken or so because it had cheese, so I didn't want to overdo it. And I racked up lots of points. That was a lot of good points. A lot of good points, not points, isn't Weight Watchers. A lot of good grams of protein, I should say. I will tell you that I've found a good alternative to my protein shake. While I like the protein shake, it's kind of gotten old after a little over 6 weeks. And I found this Pure Protein bars. And they've got 20 grams of protein. They're small. I've tried other ones that were a lot larger, like that big, and it just kind of got chalky and it took me a long time to eat it. But this is really good. I tried a brand called Abound that you can get at Walgreens. And I should have known something was up because it was super good, almost candy bar good. But it had like crazy 13, 14 grams of sugar. So, you know, if it's got a lot of sugar, it's not good for you. This only has like 2 grams of sugar. And it's still good. It's not quite that as chalky as the larger bar. But this is really good. And it's 20 grams again of protein. So that's been a good alternative. I can pop those in my purse or my backpack when I'm at school, and not 20 grams right off the top. So I'm excited that I found that. What else? I'm doing good. I am learning to cook different recipes. Again, like tonight, I tried the butternut squash with kale. Tomorrow I'm going to try some kale chips. I know that's a big fad thing, and we've done them before. Randy kind of overcooked them, so I'm going to see if I can kind of cook them to perfection tomorrow, because they are crispy and they're salty and they're a good crunch. Oh, another thing that I tried, I'm trying to do snacks that aren't carbs. I made a couple of mistakes, I'll admit it. When I was in Florida, I really stupidly ordered a small McDonald's French fry. It didn't work good. Sage, my younger son, was saying, "Mom, you shouldn't have that." I'm like, "No, it should be okay." He's like, "But what about the grease?" I'm like, "Oh, it shouldn't be that bad." Needless to say, I had to pull over on the expressway and kind of choke that down. I thought I was going to puke it up. It was a disaster. So can't do small McDonald's or large or anything McDonald's at this point, and probably don't ever need to do McDonald's. I also had just, you know, like when you're riding in the car, you want a snack. And so I snacked on a few kettle chips. They were they were like less grease, lower sodium. But, you know, kettle chips are really hard. They're small, but they're hard. And even though you chew them to death, I think they kind of formed a little ball in my stomach. So I'm trying to find other snacks that aren't heavy. And I found the sweet pea crisps, you know, the little baked snow peas, and they're really good. And the quantity, you can have 22 pea pods, and that equates to 5 grams of protein. So that's a good snack as well. I would jump up and show it to you, but it's, matter of fact, I think I will. I'm going to show you. Okay, sorry about that, but here they are. They're snappy crisps, but they're good, and they're like I said, they've got a nice amount of protein, and they're good, crunchy, good. So that's about it. Again, I am really looking forward to 3 months out. I've set my goal. If all goes well, I should have lost 50 to 60, or take that back, between 40 and 60. It just depends on this whole plateau and all this stuff. Minimum 40 total weight loss by then to 55, 60. And I'm hoping it's on the higher side. But if it's not, I'm not going to be disappointed on the lower side, because it's still 40 pounds of fat that I don't have to lug around anymore. In keeping with how I've signed off in the past, I've got my book out again, Life 101. And today's point is really important, especially for us that are overweight and that are struggling with weight, maybe struggling with sugar, or struggling with whatever. As we start the new year, This is so apropos. Number 6 says, never be too proud to ask for help. And that could be of your doctor. It could be you reaching out finally and contacting a nutritionist. Just ask for help. If it's not to your demise that you aren't able to accomplish a certain goal. We're not all able to do in our own willpower some of the things that we'd like to do. So get help. Ask for help. Get a trainer. I'm going to join the gym, I think tomorrow, and start after the new year at Planet Fitness. It's important that we accomplish our goals by any means necessary. Accomplish your goals for 2015. Don't let 2015 be yet another year that you add the same resolutions onto your list that never get accomplished. Just put one thing down this year. One thing that you want to accomplish more than anything else, and don't afraid to ask for help to get there, to be successful. I'm going to be successful this year, and I hope that you're successful coming up this year as well, and we'll continue to keep on top of each other. Hopefully, as you support me in my weight loss journey, I will be able to support you in whatever endeavors you have. So, thank you very much. Please share this post. I'd love to share this information with as many people as possible. Share it with your friends, share it with your family, your coworkers, and make sure that you subscribe, okay? I appreciate your looking and watching this video, and Happy New Year. See ya in 2015. Bye.